well. All right, cool. So I don't know where you want to begin. If you just want to maybe say your rank and how far you are in this training. If you're just doing your like page, if you're doing both, I don't know.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm Fatma, and my rank is a diamond coach, but I have no working coaches.
Okay.
I have been running my business from my personal page and wasn't really getting anywhere with that. I wasn't attracting the right people, and I found it very difficult to even find the right people because you're always having to like go seek out people, and that just that part wasn't me. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to look at that and think that's an excuse, but I couldn't make myself do that step, and that's where everything else I think was failing. And I had a suspicion that basically running ads and having a like page is probably the way to go, but I didn't even know where to start. And then last year when Gary Vee talked about ads is the way to go, I was like, okay, I got to take this seriously now. I really have to figure this out. And then I stumbled across the Jesse Reagan training. I was like, here we go. So I basically stopped using my personal page for business at all. It has hurt my income, but not really my rank, because all of my coaches are discount coaches. So nobody went anywhere, and I haven't attracted anybody new yet, but I feel like I'm finally getting some movement on my like page. I am about to start a free group with Beth, and I posted about it and boosted the post, and I've actually got 4 or 5 cold market people joining it, which for me is like a huge success to like just get people to just be interested. But my goal is really to find people that'll actually participate in the freaking groups, because for well over a year, I've been running these groups, and I have flies on the wall. There's nobody but flies on the wall, and that doesn't work. Groups don't work very well when nobody's chiming in. So my goal is to just attract people that are actually going to be seriously active and just do it, and I wasn't having luck with that on my personal page at all. And so finally I was like, okay, I'm still posting to my personal page, but really no business stuff anymore. So my goal is to get this like page into just being my business, and my personal page just be my personal life. So anyway, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, cool. Next.
I'll go. I am a 3-star diamond, which sounds like really great, but my diamonds aren't really. I mean, Sibel is she can attest that she's awesome and rocking it, but I have a team that's just like it's kind of falling apart at the seams. So that's my team history. That's not good, but I ran my business off my personal page, and I had really good luck for a long time until this past year. I just have struggled and struggled and struggled. I have to say I was never really completely comfortable. Like, I feel like my poor family were just so sick and tired of seeing work out again, like, woo. And I don't know. I just felt like everybody commenting on my personal page was the same people, right? Like, so you get like maybe 10 comments, but they're all like your really good friends or people that have already done a challenge group with you. So it was like, I just struggled, and my motivation was really, really lacking. And so when I found Jesse, and I can't even remember, it was kind of by accident. Like I, stumbled upon him through someone else, and it was like he was talking just to me. Oh my God. I was like, yes. So it totally reinvigorated me. I am the type of person, like you guys, as we get to know each other, I just jump all in, which sometimes is good, sometimes not so good. So I jumped all in, and I like cut the cord with my personal page within weeks. I did the announcement, and I moved, and it was like a weight was lifted. I felt like so freeing. Now I have taken a hit too with my business. It's not like I'm rocking it at all. I'm because I no longer have those people that have seen me on a regular basis. they probably think like, I guess she quit, but maybe not. So same thing as you, that like struggling to kind of get some traction. I hold on to everything they say in the training. I just find it fascinating. And like every time I listen to a hangout, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. And then my biggest struggle right now is finding people to connect with, because they say awesome stuff, right? And I write them down, I take notes, and then I go in, I'm like, nobody's commenting. Like I don't have anything to. So anyway, I'm really excited just to get ideas and brainstorm. And really, I am so excited because my warm market dried up a little over a year ago. And so I need new people. And just, I love that the idea of this is that we're attracting people like us, our peeps. Or that's the goal. So
sweet. Agreed.
I'll go. So I am I'm just an Emerald coach.
Just.
Emerald coach. I've been doing this for a little over a year, and I have a very small warm market, which, like you said, dried up pretty quickly. I had a like page just because I thought I was supposed to, but I never really used it. And then, so fast forward to finding Jesse Reagan's training, and I started my like page with 75 likes. So really my goal was to build content on there, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now, is building content and making it look appealing to my avatar. I'm also working on getting my winning ad, because I haven't found that yet, which I hate doing. I hate making ads. I'm having a hard time with those, but I'm doing them. And since starting the training and starting the ads, I'm up to over 700 likes now. So I'm excited about that, because people are starting to like my stuff. Nobody comments really yet. So I'm kind of hoping that will start soon, but I'm just excited to learn and share and get everything moving, so we can start, I can start really helping people. So that's kind of where I am.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm last. I'm Sibel, and Marcia and I have been doing this together since the very beginning. And so it's been nice to have somebody to go through the ups and downs with. And she's the one who jumps in, and I'm the one who dots the I's and crosses the T's behind her. So, Diamond, which sounds better than it is, because I've got one who quit and one who dropped. So I'm back down to Diamond. She's trying to back up, but so kind of like, all of you in here, I was running my business off my personal page. I had a like page that I just double clicked on all the time. And so it's got a lot of content on it, like 4 years worth or 3 years worth, but I'm loving this training because it's helping me figure out how to attract people now that care. It's still, it's taken a while, and Marcia and I have to do a lot of pep talks to each other, about it just takes a while to build the momentum and hang in there, and someone's going to eventually, come to me. I mean, I did a free challenge, and I targeted it, and I had like 60 people, and a lot of them were, maybe 70, I don't know, a lot of them were cold market, but I'm still figuring out, how to have conversations with them, and it's stuff I've been doing all along, but in some ways I feel like I've gone backwards and gotten awkward with it, and trying to relearn, listening to all these new pieces of advice and all this insight, just sort of rethinking how I've been doing things. I've been pretty successful all along in a basic way, like I would make SE10 every month and stuff like that. But I didn't like how I was having to go about it. It was a numbers game. I had to ask so many people, and I had to go to them, and I thought that was the only way to do it. And now I'm seeing, there might be a more fun way to have people coming to you. And if I turn that into that, I think I'll enjoy coaching all the more. So that's my goal here.
Right on. Me, Diamond Coach. And I feel basically all of what you said. So I don't really know what else to cover, but I'm just excited to attract people like me because we're all obviously different, and the only person that knows you the best is you. So, and again, back to Sibel, is that how you say it?
Sibel, yeah.
I don't want to chase people either. Like, I want them to come to me. Yes, I love reaching out to people, but because half of them need it. Just like today I had a conversation. I'm like, how are you? Fat and unmotivated, and I'm feeling so ugly and sad. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you needed this. She is signing up as a coach today.
Oh, very cool.
Like, people like that, obviously, like, they need it, but I don't want everybody to, or me to sit there and chase people or scare them away. And then I have almost, and I don't want to cap out on the friends because, hello, we all know we're going to cap out eventually if you're going to continue to use your personal page. So a lot of people on my team don't really understand, like, why are you doing this training? Like, for one, it's none of your business. No. But, like, hello, I'm going to cap out eventually. And I'm setting myself up for success. And people just don't see that. And that's okay. But, so yeah, I've been working my personal page a lot. I've had a like page for when I first started coaching. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. Did nothing with it. But I'm almost to 4,000 likes. But again, I don't have my winning ad either. And it's getting a little frustrating, but I did come in telling myself that I can't get frustrated. So yeah, I need to find my winning ad.
You know, it's so interesting because I think we all have that thing of like this will be good because it's so easy to get frustrated with it, right? And even when you have your winning ad, it doesn't mean like I'm doing targeted audiences and you should see the people I'm getting. They're not my people. And Sibel knows this. My favorite was Mary Prayer Moves Mountain something. Like they're just not who I targeted, and I appreciated someone put up on the boards yesterday, like they have a large Hispanic audience, and it's interesting because I do feel like I'm drawing that. And so just because, like, I still don't feel like you find that winning ad, but there's still and then some people take forever to find their winning ad, and then they hit their target market really easy, and vice versa. So just my point being, like, we're all, it's so funny how it all comes out.
Good to know.
I feel like this is a puzzle, like trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yeah.
Well, it's an individual puzzle too, because it seems to happen differently for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's the sort of exciting and frustrating part all at the same time, because what works for you may not work for me, and then somebody else has a completely different way that they did it. We could have basically the same exact post written for our avatars, and one bombs and the other one like goes viral. I mean, it's so interesting. But I'm working, still finding my winning ad, but I'm also working on my avatar and finding audiences, because you can kind of do it all at the same time. While your ads are running, you work on the avatar. And I thought I had my avatar, so I moved on to audiences, and I watched that hangout, and I was like, oh, I need to revisit my avatar. So it's kind of a work in progress. Like, it's going to keep evolving, and you're going to probably, the way I see it is that probably a year from now, like, we're going to like get our avatar totally dialed in right now. And then a year from now, we're going to look at it and go, I've changed. And then we have to revisit that. So I'm totally cool with all of that. Not sure where my point was with all of that.
I would love to talk about avatars and also connecting with people, because I think the two probably go hand in hand a little bit, but the connecting part has been really hard because, you do listen to like Stephanie Kaufman, who's awesome and great. And like, and then there was a hangout. I don't know if you guys watched that hangout with Jessica. It was the other. Yeah. She's awesome. And they have great information, but like, I don't know what to do with it because, so I'm going to ask you guys, do you connect with people that just like your page or like your comments or like your, looking to just see how people do it? I've tried reaching out to people that like a post, right? Because they're not commenting, so I don't have anyone to for commenting. And then I've tried some. I know they say not to, and I wasn't reaching out to anyone who liked my page, but I tried it for a couple people because I was like, let me just see. And I think Tony might do it that way, right? Does she do it that way?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I
don't think so.
I think they all just reach out to people that actually comment. And some of them may or may not reach out to people that like a post. But when somebody just likes your post and you send them a private message, it doesn't actually, I don't think it comes from your business page. It comes from your personal
page.
So then they may or may not see that comment, your message at all, like forever. Like I just barely, like I messaged some people like way before this training because I had boosted a post like way back and had sent them a message because they liked the post and they just barely now looked at it. Because you get a little note that says so-and-so has accepted your message or whatever. And I was like, who is that? And then I realized it's people that I messaged. So, but anyway, so they may or may not see your message. So I mean, if they don't see it, who cares, right? Then it was just a message she sent and they never saw it. And then if they do see it, they may or may not respond. So I don't think that can really hurt, but I would only send them one. And I think I might start doing that just to like start practicing, because I think part of all of this is just to practice just typing out messages and just, putting on that smile and the positive vibes and just sending out messages and just getting in the habit of doing that. So I think I might start messaging people that just like my posts and just say thank you and just leave it at that,
Right.
My Diamond upline started the training the round before us, Tammy. And she told me that she looks at everyone who likes her posts and just looks at their page to see if they're somewhat in the realm of her avatar. And she messages them. Okay. So I don't know if she has much success with it, but that's what she told me I should be doing. And I was like, but that's not what they said to do in the training. So I don't know if I want to do that or not, but.
And when the people comment, I forget what Hangout it was. If they do comment, you can directly message them in the feed. So they'll see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they definitely see it because it pops your message or the post into the message so that they know that, oh, that's what she's talking about, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
so,
that's cool.
But
yeah, Beth, I'd love to know if your upline had success with that.
Yeah,
I'll ask her. I'll find out.
And how'd your upline do with the training?
She's still struggling, I think.
She is.
Yeah. See,
I don't think she did everything that Jessie said to do.
No.
She still talks about things that she's doing that aren't totally in line with what we've learned so far. So.
Well, and the thing is, like, because we have 2 coaches in our team, so our upline, and then there's another one somewhere in our team, and they both had gone through it in the past. But you can tell just by looking at their like pages that they didn't follow through with most of it. Because if you look at their like page, how they say about be raw, be real, be you, and just kind of let it all hang out, right? Mm-hmm. They don't do that. And I really feel like that's what they're missing, and that's where they're not having success, and where they may never have success with this, because I really do think that people have to look at your page and basically look at it and have some feelings, because without that, they're just not going to connect. Without that, it's just going to be like this beige wall, You know, if you're a beige wall, if your page is just beige and there's no emotion and no ups and downs and color and all of that, and by all of, I'm sorry, I'm very visual, but, and by color, I don't mean like color, I mean like it's got to be like a 3-dimensional page where there's all of that, there's emotion, just all kinds of stuff about you where you're being real and raw. And that's when people are either going to be totally turned off by you, and the ones that are turned off by you are going to go away. They're not your tribe. And the ones that are going to stick around are your tribe that you can really connect with. But when you just have a beige wall, nobody's going to connect to you because, quite frankly, you're boring. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel about my stuff sometimes. It's like I look at my page and, you know, I think I'm doing okay, and then I scroll through my page and I'm like, I'm boring.
I think we all think that. Don't worry. Universal.
So, but that's where I think this is going to be great with us, where it's like we can look at each other's page and listen. If you look at my stuff and you find it boring, say so. Like, you know, I'm not going to take it personal.
I was going to ask you, did you want to create like a private Facebook group so it's not always dinging in our messages? That way we can share, like, if we have any tips, we can go live and share to you guys really quickly. Like, hey, look what I just learned today, blah, 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 blah. Just so it's not always us reading through the message feed. I think that would be
that might be good. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the message feed, they get lost too.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be messaging so many people coming up.
Right. But that way we can share our avatar to hold each other accountable with that, because I wrote it all down, but I don't have a picture. Like, I didn't do any of that. I did write it all down. But that way we can kind of critique each other's, like, okay, so you like shopping, but what are your favorite stores, you know?
And so are you guys using are you using your have you started using your avatar in, like, to kind of get your posts? Like, that's been a struggle, because I mean, I love coffee, but how many coffee posts can I do, right? My avatar loves coffee, but like, I mean like, that girl is high on caffeine. I mean, she drinks so much coffee. And I just so I guess, like, are you, like, I have my avatar. She's awesome. You know, she's great. I like her. Of course I like her. I built her. But I haven't, like, really, I've talked about it, but I don't feel like my posts are reflective of my avatar necessarily. How about you guys? Like, are you starting to?
I've started to in my, like, more meaningful posts. Like, have you ever felt, and I would share how I used to feel or how I feel right now. So that's kind of what I've been doing as far as that comes, but I feel like I could do a lot more.
I like that, though. Have you ever?
Yeah, like, have you ever felt, or do you remember when you were like this, or way back when, this is blah, 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 like, talk about my past a lot.
Do you do that in live videos?
Not yet. Right now with my live videos, I've only gone live like twice per week about stupid stuff, to be honest. Hey, this was a workout move that kicked my butt. And then, like, random things that I eat, but nothing personal yet. Plan on it. Scary, but not yet.
For pretty good live videos, just as examples, I mean, there's Stephanie Kaufman, who's always coming out with just
amazing
ideas. There's Ashley Odenweller.
Yeah.
He does like a little, she starts doing a workout and then she stops her workout, goes live about some topic, and then does, like, the last portion of her workout live.
What's her name?
Ashley,
know her.
Ashley Odenweller.
How do you spell her last name?
Odenweller. And she's in the group.
Okay.
And she's pretty straightforward. I mean, she's very Stephanie Kaufman-like, but different. And she seems to be doing well, but she has good live video content, just good topics. You know, and you don't have to copy exactly what she does. I mean, you never should, but just to get ideas on topics. And then I might see if I can share one of Leslie's newest videos, Beth. Have you checked hers out lately? So what she's been doing is I don't know if she talks first and then she records her videos, but none of them, these are live videos. So these are recorded videos, but she talks about some topic first, like you got to push yourself or you got to eat clean or, you know, whatever she's going to talk about that day. And then she shows a few moves from her workout, but they're very clean, very neat videos. And I might try to share one of those once we.
So Leslie's been doing that for like a year. She's been doing it backwards. She's been showing her workout, and then she'll just talk to the camera and just say, you know, you got to push through, or you know, whatever her motivation is for the day. She's really good.
Yeah.
But now that she's learning about making videos.
So wait, was she doing that recorded and
she does them recorded? Yeah.
Yeah,
she doesn't go live. It's not live. Now that she's learning about making these ads, I think she's swapped it. Now she's talking first, and then she clips it together to where she just shows a couple of moves.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, they're pretty good looking videos, and I mean, I know they say that live videos do better. So far, my recorded videos have actually done a little better. So. It could possibly depend on your audience too. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to keep doing both and just, you know.
I do both.
I did one like deeper live video, and my mom yelled at me. She started getting all pissed off at me. And I mean, not pissed off, but she was very hurt by what I said. So I was like, sorry, I didn't say anything about you, blah, blah, blah. She thought I offended her, but so I kind of been gun shy about it. I haven't gone back to it, but
just block your mom.
Ban from my page. Another thing too. When
she said that, she's like, "Why don't you ban me?"
When you start, have you guys started targeting the people who like your friends? Okay, so the friends who like your page. Have you targeted those people yet?
No, I haven't.
For ads?
Yeah.
I did with a free ad. I you know, interestingly enough, this is an interesting thing because it's Fatima, right? Fatima, how do you pronounce it?
Fatima.
Fatma. I'm really good. Okay, my pronunciation's horrible, so just so you know. I mispronounce my own coach's names wrong. I'm so embarrassed. But so Sibel and I both did a free challenge. Separately, but we both did a free challenge. And she had, like she said, she had like amazing luck on her ad. And like I struck out. You know, I think I had like, I don't know, like a handful of people. And I did the friends, I targeted that, right? Friends and friends of whatever it was. I followed exactly what he said. It was really interesting that both of us ran ads and hers hit it out of the ballpark and mine didn't. It's really,
Tom and I just did the same thing. We're doing a free group and she's got all this conversation going and I have crickets. I mean, the only people that liked my ad were my current customers or my current friends. So
did you boost that post, Beth?
No, I thought we weren't supposed to boost. I didn't realize.
Well, I'm a little behind. I boosted it to just my like page. So I didn't boost it to the whole Facebook world. I just boosted it to my like page audience. And I think that's what they're going to get to. And I could have done it wrong. I have no idea.
But you can do that in an ad too. But it's not called boost. You just target it to
your fans.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, really, a boost is an ad.
That today.
Yeah.
So.
Right on.
I'll do that after this. You can tell me you tell me what to do.
What module are you guys through?
What
module have you guys gotten through?
I think
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think I'm on 5. I think.
That's the targeted audiences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like where I'm dabbling in.
Okay.
Like I watched all the videos and I'm like trying to create audiences right now, which I'm having difficulty with.
I mean, I think that's 4, because isn't 5 about free groups? A lot of it's about free groups.
Is it?
It
Let
could
me
be.
get at the end of 4 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 5, you'll learn how to advertise for your free groups, your fans, and whatnot.
Okay.
Giveaways. That's the only thing I haven't looked at in that module is the
Me
giveaways.
neither. Yeah, I haven't looked at that either.
But yeah, there's a lot of interviews of coaches and how they run their free groups in that module. And it can make your head spin because there's so many different styles, you know, and you kind of have to pick nuggets of, you know, what sounds comfortable for you, I suppose. But he also gets into the nuts and bolts of how to advertise it, promote it.
That's good.
Well, if we set up a Facebook group, I think we should critique each other's pages, you know. Yeah, because I think, and then I would love it if like something works for you. Now we all know, you know, that what works for one doesn't work for the other. But if you've tried something and maybe you failed at it too, you know, I think we should share.
Tanya, your Red Vines versus
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers came in my newsfeed today, and I'm like, oh, I want to steal that.
I know.
And
I don't care. And honestly, I was sitting here yesterday, like, huh?
Got like 50 responses.
I know. Stupid stuff like that.
You could do that with anything, though.
Yeah.
You could do a Coke versus Pepsi. I mean, I wouldn't advertise soda personally, but you can do that with anything.
My son and I always, like, I'm like, how can you be genetically related to me? Because he likes one and I like the other. Not that I eat them, but, you know, if I had to, you know, get into my head. And so it just cracked me up. I'm like, that was brilliant. Because it's hard to find ones that, you know,
the brilliant ideas usually come out of nowhere.
There's a Facebook group, you guys, called I Don't Know What to Post.
No way.
Raina Odell runs it.
Really?
I mean, she doesn't really post in it, but it's her group. And people just post ideas in there. And if you guys just search it up and join that group, I get a lot of those fun, random post ideas from that. And since we don't have the same friends, it won't matter because, you know.
Yeah, I did the toilet paper one just because they talked about it the other day, Stephanie Kaufman, and I was like, I'm desperate. That definitely got, I actually learned something new. Do you know toilet paper has a pattern on it? And that's why it is correctly. Someone wrote it, you know, it is the over, not the under. And I went and I'm like, oh my God, I never knew. It really does. So, but people were really passionate about their life.
Toilet paper.
But I love that idea because I go through sometimes I scroll my photos thinking, is something going to come out at me? How often do you guys go live?
I do it every day.
Every day you do? I need to do it every day.
So what I'm
trying to go 2 or 3 days a week.
And they're not all that successful. However,
Practice.
It's my face out there, and I'm practicing, so I don't care. But what I'm doing is, I used to work full time, and I don't anymore. I'm an engineer, or used to be, whatever. But so I'm targeting these videos towards busy moms because I think that's what my target audience needs to be, is busy moms who like to work out and basically work full time. But so I've been doing these mini workouts that you can do throughout the day. So you do a couple of things at your desk, or when you go to the bathroom, you do a couple of quick exercises and come back to your desk, just so you can incorporate a little bit of exercise into your day every day. So that's what these live videos have been about. And I typically reach about, some of them have reached up to like 200, others only 100. So I wouldn't say that they're super successful, but it gets my face out there every day. And then I'm also posting now, I record myself working out. So now I've been posting a portion of those videos every day. And I've gotten some comments. So far they've been from people that I already know, but hey, and people are seeing them. So at least when new people come to my page, they'll see that, oh, she's actually posting stuff. So,
and we have to remember that even if they're not liking or commenting, people are
looking.
Yeah, you have to like hang on to that.
Yeah.
So do you guys have, so you definitely have a theme, right? You have a theme of your videos. I feel like my videos are like, what to talk about now? Oh, I'm making something, or oh, something came in the mail. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason, and I'm wondering if I need to have rhyme or reason to my videos.
No, I mean,
you could do, where's my book? Here. So talk about your, the reading that you're doing. So this is a book, this is the You Can Heal Your Life book that, what's his name? Mark was talking about. And just start talking about, like, do your reading every morning and then just go live about something that you read that day.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because if you're doing this kind of reading, your avatar is going to need this kind of reading, right? So that's one thing. That's like one of my next ideas on what to talk about when I go live.
Thought was really good too about what's for dinner. Like that's quick and easy. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, and if you have an Instant Pot, go live with that stuff.
that pot's scary, man. I love it.
I took the crap out of my hand one day. I was like,
getting stuff in the mail is a good one. I've been doing that. I took it from a training.
I've been doing
that it is already. Still exciting.
Getting stuff in the mail? I don't get it.
All she does is all she does is order Amazon. That's all she does. But yeah, if you get a box in the mail, open it.
Yeah.
Oh, open it live. Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, what do we have today? Or,
Yeah.
Got 1 minute left. So
okay.
Let's create, whoever, I can create a group. I have time right now. Did you want to name it anything? I don't know.
The avatars.
Whatever. We could, if anybody wants to throw out some suggestions in a little string. Or you can name it whatever.
So we're going to do weekly Zooms?
I'm down for whatever. As many people as we can get on, like do 2 different times. And if you can hop on. If not, that's okay.
Weekly's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets us into a routine.
And we can do a poll in the group, like, hey, which works best for you? Most votes wins. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And why don't we I don't know, challenge each other to get out of our comfort zone every week too. So before we come on, like, did you do?
Yes.
To maybe do something fun and
Good. I like that idea. We'll chat.
Will everyone smile? I'm going to screenshot.